keep you long. Thank you all for coming. And it's nice, and I'd like to welcome James and the Joneses to join us good Celtic family. And thank God for that. Give the toast to the bride and groom.
Right.
Hello, Frank.
Ah, Dan.
What about the speech?
I don't know whether she called me or not, I'll just get up anyway.
Well done, James.
Yeah,
Really close.
Come on, James.
Boy, I won't keep you long because everyone knows I'm quite shy and I don't like speaking in front of people. First off, I'd like to start by thanking all you lot for coming. Without you, it wouldn't be the same. So thanks very much. It'd be a lot cheaper. But, I'd also like to congratulate our brother Tom and his girlfriend Kath because they're expecting a baby girl soon. I'd like to thank friends. I'd like to thank friends and family and Dean, Danny and Neil for their help and support. I'd like to thank Sam's father Frank for producing Sam. I'd like to thank Sam's mother Anne for her wonderful looks and her good nature and her bossiness. I'd like to thank our dad Mark for all the money he's lent me over the years and forgot about. Yeah. Our man Liz for my legs and ears. And basically putting up with me all these years. Our best men, Mark and Lee, for being good mates for all the years I've known them. And for also finding out my true potential in being a lap dancer. Thank you very much for that. Our beautiful bridesmaids, Casey and Leanne, who look gorgeous. And if you are wondering, Danny, they're not single. But girls, if you're wondering, Danny is.
Actually, can I just say Casey?
And also, finally, I'd like to finish with my beautiful new wife, Sam. I think of words to sum up Sam's character, and what I've come up with is beautiful, gorgeous, loving, caring, intelligent, funny, and sexy. But the thing I like about her the most is that she's a real good judge character.
That's enough.
Samantha, I love you with all my heart. And thank you for the past 10 years, and may it continue. Thank you very much.
Boys, come on.
Over to John and Emma.
Brothers.
You get more like Jedwood.
Right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You ain't going back. That's alright then. Before we get started on the speech, we would like to just echo what Jonah has said about how beautiful the bridesmaids, Leanne and Casey, both look, and what a great job they have done in dragging Sam kicking and screaming to the church today. Also, we would like to thank the ushers, Dean, Danny and Neil, for scrubbing it so well, for having to make today go so smoothly. A special well done to Danny for managing not to go on Facebook for the whole half an hour. Also, we'd like to say how beautiful Sam looks today, and and I'm sure you'll all agree that she makes a stunning bride. You're one lucky man. Finally, we would like to thank everyone who has helped with the organisation and smooth running of today. Thank you. Now on to the speech. Firstly, for those who don't know us, my name is Mark, and this is Lee. Yes, we are twins, so don't panic. You haven't had too much to drink and started seeing double yet. Yes. When Jonah asked us both to be best men at his wedding, we were shocked. Not because he asked us both to be best men, but because he finally grew some balls and asked us. Obviously, the first thing that we thought of was booking the stag do. We thought that we better consult Jonah and see what he wanted. He said that he didn't want a big pisser with lots of nightclubs, girls, lap dancing clubs, or anywhere abroad because of his fear of flying. He sat on the plane on the way to Magaluf. But I think he had a great time. We would like to take this opportunity to thank the guys who went on the stag do for giving Jonah, aka the Gimp, a fantastic weekend. Thanks, We have known Jonah since he was about 6 years old. I remember the first time that we met him. It was our first training session for Windsor Drive, and you know in every youth football team, you always get an overweight stumpy kid that always gets picked last and then forced to go and goal. Probably because he took up half of it. Well, that was our Jonah. Thank God he took up rugby, mate, because he was a crap footballer. Growing up with Jonah, we've obviously got quite a few stories to tell you, but a hell of a lot that we can't. Don't worry, Jonah, we won't tell your family about the time that you poisoned a tank full of tropical fish at a house party. Or the time that you used that piss that you dialed 999 and tried to order a Chinese takeaway. All the numerous times that you got your knob out to show us world famous Willy Down. All joking aside, Jonah has been a great mate over the years. We always had a tendency to look after each other. Like the time me and Lee was playing football. It was a foggy cold morning and a bit of a scuffle broke out between me and an opposition player. I looked over in the distance and saw a figure running towards me through the fog. Was it Superman? Was it Batman? No, it was Jonah. By the time that he actually got to the fight, which was on the other side of the pitch, he was knackered. He threw one punch, missed, slipped on the mud. He then got sent off by the referee. You can always rely on Jonah to be our bodyguard. Now, we have been friends with Sam almost as long as Jonah, and I'm sure that I'm not alone in saying how beautiful she looks and that she is a very dignified bride. She hasn't always looked to acting in this manner though. As I've already said, Sam is like one of our best friends, so we couldn't do a speech without telling you a story about her as well. It was a bit worse for wear after a party one night, and we decided to get a taxi home. Jonah jumped in the front, so me and Sam got in the back. She was so drunk that she couldn't even keep her head up, so she used my leg as a pillow. Yeah. It was always at my house when I felt a warm sensation trickling down my leg. As I looked down at Sam, I saw her looking at me with a drunken glaze in her eye and a piece of half-eaten carrot on her cheek. I've never quite looked at her in the same light after. On a serious note, I'm sure everyone here knows what a great couple Sam and Jonah are, and I would like to take this opportunity in front of all of their friends and family to tell you a personal story of how special they really are. About 2.5 years ago, I found out that I was going to be a dad for the first time. I had a million questions running through my head, and trust me, I was bricking it. I arrived at Sam and Jonah's later that evening and broke the news that I was going to be a dad. Sam and Jonah's reaction was absolutely brilliant. Within 10 minutes of speaking with them, I felt so much more relaxed and they gave me so much more confidence in becoming a dad. From the moment that I told them, and throughout Claire's pregnancy, to the day Chloe was born, to today, when they have selected my little girl Chloe to be their flower girl at their wedding, they have been so supportive and I would like to thank them both for everything they have done for me, Claire and Chloe. Thank you. Plus the cheap babysitters. Finally, we would like to say another thank you to everybody for coming and joining the newly married couple in their celebrations. And I'm sure you will all agree they make a fantastic couple. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join us in a toast. To the happy couple, Mr. and Mrs. Jones.
Cheers, everyone.
You put that in there.